Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing a reading very shortly for you for Pisces for today to look at the energies. Now, I have recruited, you guys probably have seen the call, somebody who has a call named Marcus. It used to be something different. I can't believe they sell this or something, but he is now a moderator on the channel. I have done this so that he can take care of the people who are trying to not disagree, because I don't mind disagreements, but I guess the people whose energies are trying to lower mine. And I'm just not willing to put up with it. I have so much to do, and it just kind of takes away from me every time I have to deal with somebody like this. So Marcus will be here to help. He is part of a very special part of my life. So yeah, he's not a stalker, just in case. And he is somebody I care for a lot, like I do for all of you who have been with me for a year. Yes, I've been doing this for a year. I celebrated on the 11th, my last day of outside work and doing the spiritual work. So it has been a year. I've had my 1 year anniversary. Please let me know in the comments if you've been with me since then. I would love to hear from you. Again, thank you to everybody who's always given me such great support, who thank me, who send love and good and blessings to me. I send them all right back to you. I appreciate you so very, very, very much, okay? So, I woke up out of a dead sleep. I think, was it Saturday morning, who cares, right? Anyway, and I started writing on my phone. I don't know if you guys do this. I send myself messages to myself so that I don't forget stuff. People do this with grocery lists or something like that. But in this case, I do it with spirit. Isn't it wonderful we live in a world where we can have access to this? And this is what they sent me for the reading, and I knew right away that was for what they were talking about for Sunday's reading, about having control, about releasing control, and letting, where we talk about letting spirit just take over. And it says that the brain tries to anticipate every single thing that will happen before it happens, and that's what we do, right? We try to get a feel of what's coming, and we try to organize it. But we fall into a control trap that looks like order and organization, and it's giving us like that fake ideal or that good feeling, but that's not really good for you. So it's like a trap of control and addiction, of always trying to see the outcome before it gets here, okay? And it says, while it's good, while it lasts, it leaves no room for error and then turns into something bad if the control is lost or things don't turn out the way was anticipated after careful planning. And that gives people the sense of failure, okay? It says you also develop an addiction. That's what I was talking about, that devil card, of never truly being in the moment and always planning the next thing, anticipating that without all these plans, nothing can succeed. It robs your now to lend itself to an uncertain future. And I think that was the most profound thing that came through. It robs your right now by trying to plan the future that's still unknown. And I have done this myself. I'm going to pull some cards here. I'm going to do the clarity spread for you today, okay? So I'm going to pull from the Gateway Oracle. And then I'm going to do the clarity spread. And at the same time, I'm going to tell you a little bit of what happened. So, accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty, right? Okay. I'll put that there, and we will talk about these. Years ago, I planned the first trip for our family. This is being in the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. I love this. Okay. This is very much what they were talking about, being in the flow. I was planning a trip for my family and decided that I was going to make it the best vacation that they ever had. The thing about it is, Pisces, is that I planned so much and so long that by the time we went out, I really didn't have any time to enjoy it. All I was doing was planning, even while I was there. That was upside down. I'm going to leave it upside down. I'll read reverses today. The thing about it is, Pisces, is that every place we went to, everybody around me was enjoying it thoroughly. But I was just too busy running through my life. I was feeling no harmony at all, okay? I was just constantly just having a hard time to be in the moment. And I was robbing myself of the right now. See, for every place that we landed in, I made sure that everything was planned and everything was okay, and that we were going to be okay for the next place that we were driving to, because this was a road trip. And the only time I enjoyed it was after it was finished. I came home and started looking through the pictures and realized that everything had gone right by me. It's terrible, isn't it? To realize that you completely missed it. I had planned all of it. And I always use that as, always use that as an example of things that, what am I doing here, right? Okay. So let's see here. Let's see what we have here, Pisces. Are you planning your life and planning the joy out of it? I do believe that that could be it. So the energies that they want you to look at is exactly that, okay? You are trying to get the best part of your day, of your planned journey, what you're trying to get to. The problem is with this, though, Pisces, is that you're not quite there, okay? Instead of being miserable, you're not miserable, but it's not quite right. Do you understand? You're feeling like, I should be enjoying this a lot more than I am. What you're doing, though, is you're planning, okay? This is the thing. You're always contemplating and thinking innovatively to the next thing that you're doing. You're planning your progress all the time. You're trying to discover, and you're trying to glimpse the bigger picture, and here wherein lies the problem. You're always you're looking ahead, trying to figure out where you're going to go and what you're going to be doing. The problem is, Pisces, is that sometimes we don't know, or we can't tell where that's going to be. And that's seriously curtailing your harmony. It's taking away from you. Why? Because you're rushing through it. You're missing this part, and you don't want to miss this part. Look at this card. Nobody wants to miss this card. This is passion. This is being right in that moment. That's that fire. You don't want to miss that fire, but you're missing it. Okay? So that's the thing. This is your situation. This is what's going on. This is what's swirling around you right now. Here and this is all reversed. Very interesting. Very interesting that all these cards ended up reversed here in the middle part. This is like your heart, your being. That's like external. We're going internal. And the cards being upside down to me here, it's not that the energy is waning. It feels, because it's upside down, it feels like these energies are upside down. Okay? It feels like you are just, what am I doing here? Okay? So this is renewable energy. This is a fresh start for you. A spiritual growth. But it's like a little bit on its head. That's what I feel. You're trying to get rid of oppression, but again, it's a little bit on its head. You're not quite getting away from it. The Five of Pentacles, you want to get away from feeling excluded and anxious. Again, the anxieties are, you feel like you're getting away from these, but you're not. It's like you're still kind of holding on to it. It's still a remnant a trace, a leftover scent. I don't know how to put it, but that's what they're kind of saying. It's like it's a remnant. It's still in the air. It's like somebody who's wearing perfume has left the room, but you can still smell it. That's what they're showing me. So you're trying extra hard to get past all of this, but it's seriously it's seriously hindering you, because you're used to that thing that you do. You're telling yourself, I've moved past this, I'm planning harmony and I'm moving towards it, but this is still lingering. And your Ace of Cups being reversed, it's not helping you regenerate, because you can't be in the right now. You can't be in, it's never beginning, because you're not letting it begin. Okay? That's the thing they were saying. You're always planning ahead. So by the time you land in your beginning, you're not there 2 seconds that you're planning so far ahead. And I touched this card as I was going, being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. They want you to go with the flow of the universe sometimes. Stop planning everything the second that you land there. Okay? So there's that. And then there's here. So this is the message from Spirit. You have the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, and they're not in reverse. The 9 of Cups is your blessings and your wishes coming true. They're saying the problem with this is that you're trying to make too many things come. You're trying to look at everything so that you don't miss anything. Does that make any sense? You're looking at everything going, did I overturn all of these? Did I turn all of these pots over to see what the heck's there? I may be missing something. So then again, you're going too fast, too forward in the future. You're not enjoying the one choice that you may have made that's concrete, because you're thinking, well, if I only make one choice, then maybe I'm missing something. The good news is that with the 9 of Cups, they're saying you're still going to get your wishes and your blessings will arrive regardless. The thing is that it's how are they going to get to you? How are you going to react when they get here? Are you going to let the success envelop you? Are you going to let your blessings, are you going to feel your blessings? Or are you going to immediately rush into the next thing? And that's what they want you to take a look at. Anytime that you've gone for something, when you've reached a goal, did you immediately jump into something else right away? Or did you let that goal really seep you in? Did you accept what is? Did you accept the beauty that was given to you? Okay? Did you take a moment to smell the flowers? Wow, that was insanely good. Yeah, that was good, you guys. I liked it. By the way, when I say that, I'm talking to Spirit. I like it when they give me little intuitive hits. The Judgment card is the outcome. So, they're asking you to really look at this week, okay? They want you to look at this. They want you to release the need to control everything and everything that comes after everything that's been. Okay? Don't jump on the wagon. Just don't get off the wagon and go, I'm at destination, to only jump on the next train and go speeding off in the other direction. They want you to look around and see your accomplishments. They want you to see, okay? Because they're saying you're missing it. You're missing this fresh start. You're missing it. Even if you haven't accomplished a goal, if you have accomplished anything, if you are at a beginning point, you've taken that first step and something good happened, and you're rushing towards the second and third step without actually enjoying the savoring the moment, you're missing out. And you're missing opportunities. I know this. I feel this as the way they're bringing this on, that you're missing it. Okay? All right, so here we go. We have, let's see, I'm going to take a quick look here. So as I said, as you're going, you are not quite out of anxiety mode. You think you're working towards something, but you're still anxious about what's coming. You're still planning. You're missing the total harmony card as well as this ace, because this is what you're going for, but you're speeding away from it, okay? If you keep going down this way, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to deal with the things that you're not looking. It still spells harmony for you, but there's gonna have to be an amount of release of trying to control the situation for you to get there. You at your heart right now is not really looking at what's there. You're always worried about what you're missing, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Again, it's dealing with it. The Judgment card is the Judgment card. It sounds exactly. It's Judgment Day. What are you doing to yourself, Pisces? How are you dealing with the situation? Are you trying to get a better grasp? The Queen of Cups underneath the deck is saying that you need that emotional maturity inside of yourself to be receptive to how you sabotage yourself. And she is very much at peace. She's very much in the meditative mode. She's very much into not the rushing mode, not this Knight of Swords. So this is what you need to be looking at. This is under the deck. This is what you're not looking at, okay? And this is what you need to look at as well. All right, so accepting what is, let's see here if I can give you a little bit of insight on here. Accept your life in all its configurations. Know that every moment, situation, and event has profound value. There you go, okay? Don't rush towards the future. This moment is worthy. It's worth it, okay? Even if it doesn't seem like it. Accept your inner majesty. Be present. You are magnificent and wondrous beyond measure. Embrace all parts of yourself. It is an act of both power and faith to love, honor, and accept what is. At times it can be challenging to truly accept what's occurring in your life. When you do so, however, you affirm that there's a plan for your life and that everything is working for your highest good. Accept what is doesn't mean that you can't work to change it, because you can. It does mean that there's a gentle yet profound awareness that every experience can support your highest good and spiritual evolution. If there is something you can't accept, start by gently acknowledging the fact that you can't accept it. As you increase your own acceptance in life, this will help others be at peace in their own lives. Okay? So accept that you are rushing towards your next goal without truly enjoying what is. This is what they want you to do right now. Okay? And this one is being in the flow. So I'm going to take a look here what it has to say. Okay. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Right. So drift, okay? Don't try to force the issue. Don't grab a speedboat and rush to the next destination. Drift, okay? Let go of the shore and allow the currents to dictate your direction. You don't need to decide and plan everything yourself. Oh my God, you don't need to decide and plan everything yourself. Let things flow effortlessly. When you're truly in the flow, you don't need to push or exert great effort to make things happen. If there's a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's not the right time. If there aren't smooth currents regarding a specific area of your life, it might mean that you're trying to control the outcome or that you're being overly self-critical. Know that you can flow around any obstacle. The way to do so is with gratitude and appreciation. Allow others in spirit to support and care for you. So they're saying that you are getting help. Even though you're trying to control everything, and by letting go, it would feel like you are surrendering to failure or possible failure. Realize that you're not alone in this. You're never alone. This indicates this with the Five of Pentacles upside down. You may be ignoring the fact that you feel alone, but that you're not alone. I feel that these are things that are coming up for you, but you're kind of shutting your mind to it. Okay, the oppressive feeling of failure, the anxiety of not meeting. They're there, but they're not there. You're kind of putting them in compartments here, and you have to let that go, because these are hindering you from stopping and enjoying the moment when they happen. I'm going to go further into this in the extended Pisces, but this is the main message. And I think they have more is coming in, especially with these cards. So I'm going to talk about that further tonight. If that interests you, please make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. As I said, I have Marcus as a moderator, myself being here as well. Everything you need to know about me and what I offer and how you can support me is in the description box as always. Take care, Pisces, and I will see you later for the extended.